Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're really getting stuck into something critical. Mastering the very dense, very detailed knowledge you need for the air transport pilot license theory exams.
Absolutely.
So if you're prepping for your navigation or, general operational knowledge modules, this deep dive is definitely for you.
Yeah, we're aiming squarely at that exam prep.
We're plunging straight into what you could call the universal language of global air routes, the Jeppesen charts, and crucially, the ICAO definitions that underpin, well, everything in controlled flight.
That's spot on.
Good.
Look, if you're facing the ATPL exams, you know the time pressure is just immense. It's unlike anything else.
Right.
Now, the Jeppesen Student Pilot Route Manual, yeah, it's available during the test. But here's the thing. You absolutely cannot afford the cognitive load or just the sheer time it takes flipping through pages trying to find a symbol or a definition.
No way. You lose precious seconds, maybe minutes.
Exactly. So our goal today is instant recognition. It's about internalizing the legends, the abbreviations, that whole complex glossary. The aim is for those charts to become, well, almost second nature, a fluid, readable map of safety and regulation.
So we're basically trying to optimize your data retrieval speed, right?
Precisely.
But it's not just rote memorization, is it? It's about understanding the why behind every number, every line, every symbol.
Yes. The implication. What does it actually mean operationally?
Okay. Let's lay out the specifics then. What are the examination expectations? What's the checklist of practical skills pulled straight from the source material that you need to have absolutely nailed down by the end of this?
Okay, first up, and this is fundamental.
Yeah.
You've got to be proficient in selecting routes and decoding all the symbols. And I mean from every type of chart.
So en route area charts?
En route area, SIDs, the standard instrument departures, STAR standard terminal arrival routes, and of course approach charts.
Yeah.
You need to know a terminal VOR from an NDB instantly. No hesitation.
Right. Second point.
Data extraction has to be flawless. Absolutely perfect. We're talking about pulling out tracks, distances, altitude limits, magnetic variation values, and all the relevant comms frequencies.
And getting a single digit wrong there?
Could mean a missed approach, a level bust, a loss of separation. The consequences are serious.
Okay, number 3. This sounds pretty critical for the nav exam.
It is. Safety assurance. Selecting the correct flight level or altitude based on your direction of flight, the semicircular rule or specific route requirements, and, critically, confirming positive obstacle clearance using all those different minimum altitude types published on the charts. MEA, MOCA, MORA. We'll get into those.
Definitely need to unpack that alphabet soup. Fourth point.
Understanding the environment, the legal framework. So correctly identifying ICAO Airspace Classifications A through G, and knowing how to navigate restricted areas, knowing exactly what level of air traffic service and separation you're entitled to, or maybe more importantly, what you're not getting in certain airspace classes.
Okay, and the final key skill.
The sharp end, when you're getting close to the ground. Extracting the instrument approach minima. You absolutely have to know the difference between, say, a decision altitude, where you must make the call to go missed.
The decision point.
Yes, and a minimum descent altitude, which is that hard floor you cannot bust without seeing the runway environment. They're fundamentally different concepts.
Okay, let's unpack this then. Starting right at the foundation. The language of the skies, specifically the glossary for vertical measurement, this trips people up, doesn't it? Because in normal chat, altitude, height, elevation, they all kind of mean up.
They do, but in aviation, they are incredibly distinct, high-stakes measurements. Get them wrong, and, well, it doesn't bear thinking about. This is where we lay the bedrock for absolutely everything else. We have to clarify these ICAO definitions because they are tested universally. Let's start with the most fixed reference, elevation.
Elevation, that's tied to the ground fundamentally, right?
Yes, exactly. Elevation. The precise ICAO definition is the vertical distance of a point on the Earth's surface, or importantly, affixed to it, like the top of a mast measured from mean sea level, MSL.
So like the
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPLtheory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPLtheory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best